Okay, today's video, we're going to tell you if property promotion ads that Google offers is worth it. The reality is, if you're running regular hotel ads, you can make 10 times more money and have 10 times more bookings by using the property promotion ads in addition to the regular Google hotel ads that they have. And if you're not running Google hotel ads yet, you need to, because it's free basic money, free profit in your business. And it will get you a higher return than most of the other stuff that you're doing. But a lot of people don't know about the difference between property promotion ads and the regular hotel ads that Google offers yet, of which I'm going to tell you the distinction of what the difference is, as well as how to actually get 10 times more bookings than regular Google hotel ads is going to provide you when you do it for yourself. So with that said, I will get directly into the content here. Now, these property promotion ads that Google Ads offers, or Google Ads property promotion ads, these ads actually get you in front of users on Google search via the property carousel. So if you're looking for search hotel Chattanooga, Tennessee, whatever shows up at the very top of Google, there's that, as they call it, a carousel. You'll show up there. You'll show up on the hotel search results if you are going to look for a hotel via Google's own hotel listings. You'll show up there, and then also on Google Maps itself, so that if somebody is looking for a hotel locally and they go ahead and they click on the maps to see what's available, you'll show up there as well. So with all that said, if you're running, like I said, regular hotel ads, you'll make or get 2 to 10 times more bookings than regular hotel ads / ad groups if you use the property promotion ads in addition to the hotel ads. So if you run a hotel campaign, there's 2 different types of ad groups. There's a product promotion ads, and then the regular hotel ads. The regular hotel ads get people who are most likely to basically book with you. Because the regular Google hotel ads get you pretty much in the same spots here. The difference between the Google property promotion ads and the regular hotel ads, given that it's the same hotel campaigns but with 2 different ad group types, the promotion ads get you people in front of people who could, keyword here being could, you could convince, in addition to the people that normally would buy anyway, by getting doing so by getting you also on top of the search results itself. So in other words, with regular Google hotel ads, it gets you in front of people looking for a hotel locally or in your market, okay, or the market of where your hotel is. Google's algorithm, using all the data from all the other hotel searchers in the past, and with you having a hotel to promote through Google, their algorithm is going to make some assumptions when you give all the details of your hotel to Google, where and who it should show up in front of. They know from prior experience certain bigger brands are more likely to sell than brands that aren't so big. And a person's XYZ more likely to convert into a booking if they're within so much distance from the city that they mentioned, or certain casino that they mentioned, or what have you. And so they take all these prior things that they generally know about the market of hotel buyers and give you so much placement within the Google hotel ads that you normally may have been used to running. To defy what Google has assumed you're going to do with your ads and the people that you would get to book rather easily, you can defy that by running these property promotion ads, because ultimately the system will let you you'll show up at the top of the search results and show up first in Google Maps via the hotel search results, on the property carousel on the top of Google itself, so that you're basically forcing yourself to be seen. Now, the bidding works the same way, where you're going to pay per click or pay per booking itself. But the property promotion ads you'll get farther and further with it because you're going to show up at the top of the search results in these specific placements. And if you're not paying attention, or maybe you've tried it out in the past, your return isn't as good, or you're not getting very much showings there. The formula that I found that where you could get 10 times as many bookings through the property promotion ads is a specific instance or setup where you run your regular hotel ads, you set up an ad group, a second ad group in your hotel campaign for these property promotion ads, and then you're going to start using, whereas you may use the commission per stay bidding model where you pay a percentage of what your hotel booking price is on your regular hotel ads. With that, start out a regular property promotions ads ad group in addition to the regular hotel booking ad group itself, and then run enhanced CPC bidding on there, and then bid a very high amount per click, which will basically force the system to make you get shown at the top of the search results in each one of these places here on the property carousel in your market, for markets that outside, also in addition to what Google thinks is relevant to your property type and your hotel type, on the hotel search results and on Google Maps. And it's not going to run profitably for a while, but what you're doing is you're forcing Google's algorithm, Google's systems to identify certain things about their business that they didn't put you into this, that they didn't assume that your business would have. They're going to find out, your business actually will convert at a high rate if it's shown more than 3 miles away from the casino that they're looking for, where hotels near the Luxor, but if normally anybody outside 3 miles doesn't book, so they won't show you that. Well, if you're showing and your hotel's 4 miles from the Luxor, ultimately, and you bid really high, they'll put you there because you're justifying it with a higher bid. And if you convert at a little bit higher rate than what the average person is converting, that's showing up now when a person makes that search, hotels near the Luxor, then they'll start to show you too from now on via your regular Google Hotel ads that you had running prior, and actually still do have running by a separate ad group to this day, that you're going to run the property promotion ad group in addition as well. So, and then with that, you're going to run this property promotions ad group until you get at least 500 bookings. So you're going to run it at a loss until you get those 500 bookings. And it may not need to be at a loss for the full 500 bookings. But you're investing in the learnings that you're going to pick up from those 500 bookings, that you're going to get shown higher in the search results for the places where you normally would do well anyway, and then in different placements where Google wouldn't show you because they don't think it's going to work beforehand. And then they're going to, all through those 500 bookings, they're going to learn a lot more about your business than what they would have learned otherwise, because ultimately what happens is the big brands are going to get shown a higher percentage of the time, and they're going to try to promote them, if you will. Whereas it might leave you out in the rain, if you will. Whereas if you bid high, use enhanced CPC bidding, and you bid a high amount in the beginning to really push your ads, assuming your hotel actually you have a good website that converts at a high rate, you may be able to, they find that your booking rates are just as high as them, and you're forcing your way into a higher percentage of showing for the total people that search for a hotel in your market on an ongoing basis, so that they just start showing you from now on, because you forced them to recognize, if you will, that you could compete, with the bigger players. So, with that said, you use the first 500 bookings as a learning to the system that Google has. Then you can switch to using commission per stay bidding, because you've shocked the system, you've forced the system to show you at a lot more places that you normally wouldn't have, or currently are being shown by your regular Google hotel ads that you have now. And then you could switch to commission per stay bidding, and you'll end up with a lot more bookings than you would have just normally had now or beforehand, without having that initial trial run where you did 500 bookings with a high bidding and enhanced CPC bidding with your property promotion ads. So if you want to get a lot more bookings, in other words, of your hotel using Google Ads as a whole, then you want to run property promotion ads, and you want to use enhanced CPC at the beginning, bid fairly high, get a whole bunch of bookings, then switch to commission per stay, which will make sure your margins are always in check, where you're not paying too much to generate a booking at the end of the day, but you'll get 2 to 10 times as many bookings than if you would have started out with commission per stay bidding in the first place. And because the system would have never ventured outside, because you didn't say, hey, spend some of my money figuring out where else I'll work versus the stuff that you just assume my stuff will work at the beginning, if you will. Because in order to, just the key thing being here is, the reason why they don't test you out more in different searches that you should be able to get a customer and don't, is because in order to push you in a place that they don't think that you're going to convert, they got to push somebody else that they know will already convert out of the way for you to have that chance to see if you could convert in those areas. And when the algorithm's trained to not do too much testing like that, because that'll screw with the user's experience as well as Google's revenue that they have coming in from the hotel searchers. So whereas they might do a little bit of testing, for the most part, with the amount of data that they have, they pretty much don't do that much testing, if you will. And so there's no incentive, if you will, to go out and try 10 million things to find the 100,000 things or 10,000 things that work. Because if they did that with everybody, the entire system would be in flux all the time, and they wouldn't make as much money, and their users might just abandon clicking on those ads in the future. So, but when there's an opportunity for them to see somebody that's willing to spend more money than anybody else locally, they will go ahead and take your money and push you more. But you got to basically bribe them to take on testing your booking itself, your hotel itself, your property itself, and through the process of kind of bribing them to test it more, they're going to find out what works, so that when you do say you only will pay 10% of our booking in terms of advertising cost to generate the booking itself, they don't have to ultimately go ahead and test all this stuff and potentially on their end lose money, if you will, because doing all the testing, they're going to lose money, therefore they're not incentivized to go and lose a bunch of money to find you more bookings. They're just going to go after the easy ones that their system already knows you could get. You've bribed them to do the learning of where your ad really could do well versus what they just assume you to do well out at the beginning. So that's kind of some insight as to how the Google Ads system works when you're promoting hotel listings, and what you should basically do if you want to get the most out of the system as a whole. And you will, if you spend some money up front with these property promotion ads, get to the top of the listing so that people will always see it in different areas, and do that for a bunch of different searches that the algorithm think that they're not really, they wouldn't think that you would do well there, but they're going to try it anyway just to see how well you will do. And then furthermore, as a last note, where you do well, in searches where you already do well, they'll actually show you at higher up in the listings, which means you'll also get a higher percentage of bookings that way as well. So that's why you're going to be able to get, 2, if not 10 times as many bookings through Google Ads using property promoted ads as a whole, as well as when you use the process I'm talking about where you're bidding higher initially with enhanced CPC bidding, and then switching over to a commission-based bidding strategy later on. And you definitely, by the way, want to use enhanced CPC bidding, not manual bidding, because enhanced CPC bidding will make sure that the person that you're in front of, if they're more likely to convert, you're getting in front of them. Manual bidding doesn't take that into consideration. If you were wondering the difference between manual bidding and enhanced CPC bidding, I always use enhanced CPC bidding on our hotel campaigns as well as other types of campaigns that we run for different clients in different industries. But those are the key things to know. And even though it won't make you more profit at first, you will make a lot more profit once you follow the system I gave you. Invest some money to get some extra learning going, respectively, if you will. And get shown up and get more clicks in the listings that you want to get, that where you are doing well from now on. So with that said, I'll wrap it up with that. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. I have a lot of other videos about different ad related topics on this channel. So if you're looking to make more money in your business for your hotel business or other types of businesses, you should consider subscribing, as the information I'm sharing with you on this particular channel is stuff that works, and I see works because I strategized a few dozen ad accounts on an ongoing basis, and the stuff that I find works, I share with you on this channel. It's unlike the information you're going to get on other channels, because they don't do what I'm doing, actually work on clients' campaigns on an ongoing basis like I do. They're full-time YouTubers. They sell courses or they manage a couple campaigns. They don't have the level of data and testing going on to give you quality information about what works in today's environment, what you can use to make more money. So you should subscribe. And I also got a blog at guaranteeppc.com/blog where you can find other great advice from myself about how to make money with ads as well there. If you like the channel, you'll like the blog as well. Beyond that, if you have any questions about anything I covered today, leave me a comment below. I get back to every single person who leaves me a comment on this channel about what I talk about, as well as any other advice you'd like regarding ads. I'd like to be able to try to help you out if I can. So if you want to learn how to do something else with your Google ads, for instance, leave me a comment and I'll try to give you the best advice I can with the experience I've already had. As a last note, if you're looking for somebody to help you get a lot more bookings or sales in your business, reach out to my firm at guaranteeppc.com. Be happy to look at what you're doing and suggest a plan to get you more results. We do not charge our clients fees until we get you more sales from what you're doing legitimately. No catch or anything. We're the only agency that I know are out there doing it on a broad basis. So you can't go wrong at least looking into what we can provide for you. We don't work with just any company, but if you have a great offering and weak advertising strategy, we would like to be able to work with you. We could at the very least tell you what we could get in terms of an increase in sales up front, and we don't charge for that necessarily either. So reach out to me. I'd like to look at your stuff and I'd like to be able to hear from you and have a conversation with you about potentially working together as well. As a last note, I just want to also point out, if we worked in your industry, we've also got many templates about different campaigns that work in your industry, landing page templates. If you're looking for something like that to just bypass all the work that it takes to get good results in your market, and you're not looking to work with an ad agency per se, we also have those as well, to the point where it's literally copy-paste results. So you can either work with me on a full-time, full-on agency management relationship, basis where we just manage your ads for you. I'm working with you directly to get you the results you want. You sit back and get those results, or you use what we've already gotten results with in your industry already. So we have both of those options available to clients. But with that said, I'll wrap it up with that. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Hope you make money with what I shared with you here today, and hope to see you on my next video where we have another great strategy for you then. See you later.